Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren, the 4. Hartenstein, the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the 3. And for Washington, Chris Middleton is out there with Kevin Durant. Then it's Jordan Poole. Then there's Sarr. And it's A-Train in at the shooting guard position. And Hartenstein slams it in.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
These two teams love to share the ball. Now, Doris, you were a gifted passer, a conference assist leader. What makes a great playmaker?
Well, look at Brian Anderson doing his homework on his partner here. I think, obviously, you have to have some vision. You've got to have a handle to be able to get to the spots you want to on the floor, to deliver the pass at the appropriate angle. But maybe most importantly, you have to have a desire to make your teammates better. Middleton, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Poole. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim.
Boy, you respect the shot selection from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, just taking what the defense gives him.
Here's Morales. Oh, big finish!
Oh, did you see that? Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Middleton against Williams. It's rebounded by Washington. Now Durant. Middleton with a screen on Holmgren. It's Durant with a drive. And Durant with the big finish.
Boy, Kevin Durant puts it on the deck, able to navigate and get to the cup.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Brian Keefe had a few moments to share with me. We were talking about Chet Holmgren, the versatility at both ends. And Coach pointed out one thing in particular, saying that Chet has the ability to create for himself. He's a tremendous ball handler for his size. He has great footwork, and he stays on balance. He knows it's going to take a team effort defensively.
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
The fluidity, the mechanics, the purity. KD's jumper is sweet.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Goes up and lays it in, nice and easy.
Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And Durant with the big finish.
Well, you respect the jump shooting, so you close tight, and Kevin Durant gets off on the dribble drive.
But, Doris, you look back over the history of the NBA, hard to find a better scorer than KD.
Oh, B.A., he is unequivocally on the short list of the greatest scorers the league has ever seen. You think about guys, when you think about KD, guys that can create their own shot and hit from anywhere on the floor. You couple that with the size and the release point and the skill with the ball. Kevin Durant is a problem, folks.
Williams, a screen on Poole. Back to Williams. 5 on the clock. The fader fires in the triple.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
Poole outside. Durant with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Poole shot is off. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Dort outside. Screen by Holmgren. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Washington. Here's Morales. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Pass to Holmgren. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball. And it's Washington with the ball. Here's Morales. 6 points for him. Whoa! Ooh, finishes with style. A double clutch jam.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. Here's Hartenstein. The Thunder with another miss. Washington leading by 4. There's a screen. To the inside. Here's Sarr. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Well, you have to track Sarr in that action. He's so fluid for his size and does a great job coming off the pick.
Williams against Middleton. Great D that time from Middleton.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Poole. Middleton from the outside. And the three-pointer goes.
You can really feel... Feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Dort finds Williams. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Middleton passes to Morales. Now here's Poole. No points so far. Pass to Morales. Shot clock at 6. And then jabbed down as he goes right over Chet Holmgren.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
So for Washington, George, he's checked in for Sarr. Koulibaly comes in for Chris Middleton. And Kispert is subbed in for Poole. They set a pick. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Can they get it? Morales with a rebound.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Here's Kispert. Soft touch off the glass.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Williams misses.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Kispert outside. Koulibaly on the wing. Off target from outside. Thunder trail by 13. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Morales with a rebound.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
It's Durant with a drive. And it's slammed in by Durant.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And if you're a longtime Washington Wizards fan, you have to be pining for the glory days, Doris.
And think how far back those glory days were, the 1970s. Back then they made 4 finals and won 1 championship. But since that point, BA, they haven't even made a conference finals. And yet again, they are in a rebuild. Incredible.
Back to Koulibaly. Here's Morales. Knocks it down from distance. Morales has got 13 now.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Gilgeous-Alexander no good. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Washington. 16-point lead. Oh, wasted no time on that one. 16 points for him.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
Dort outside. Holmgren against George. Holmgren, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And it falls all over the rim and in.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Here's Morales. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. For three, George. Dort grabs the miss. Thunder trail by 17. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Williams with it. Lets it go. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Williams has gotten his second bucket.
Don't judge Holmgren by his size. He does have a passing skill set, finding shooters and getting them the ball.
Here's Morales. Three-pointer, Kispert. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Give him 8. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Lets it go from deep. Hartenstein, no good. Washington leading by 15. Here's Morales. He's got 16. Good on the shot. Morales has got 18 points in the game.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Oh, boy, how slippery is SGA on the dribble drive. Just so difficult to stay in front of him.
Durant with a screen on Dort. Kispert outside. Launches it. Buries it from 3. 5 points in the game.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It goes on Kevin Durant. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Holmgren. Caruso, he's checked in for Williams. And Joe's subbed in for Dort. Here's Durant. Uneasy, too, on the layup. And the Wizards lead by 18.
Well, you get a sense of how locked in Kevin Durant is. The defense not going to alter his approach.
Pass to Wiggins. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander.
Wizards back.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Well, we've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. The defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Morales passes to Durant. Now Coulibaly. And he drives in. Oh!
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Washington shooting their first foul shot of the game.
One shot.
Doris, not only is the Thunder roster full of young talent, they also have a ridiculous amount of draft capital.
BA, you've got to give a ton of credit to the front office. They've got multiple options going forward. Continue to draft and develop their talent, or perhaps use those picks to trade for a superstar you believe fits.
Caruso outside. There's a screen by Wiggins. from deep three-point land. Offensive rebound.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And so it's the Washington Wizards out in front by 19 going into the break. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We'll be back in a moment. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Quite a position here for the Wizards to be in. What do you think, guys?
Well, they came out with a physical presence and made rebounding a priority.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
Sarr out there with Kevin Durant. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then it's Jordan Poole. And it's A-Train in at the two-guard. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. Thunder trail by 19. Joe with the ball. Still without a bucket. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Guarded by Poole. Gilgeous-Alexander no good. Washington leading by 19. Kicks it out to Middleton. Pass to Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
Easy money for the Slim Reaper. Nice finish.
Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Gilgeous-Alexander against Poole. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Caruso outside. Just 5 to shoot. Off target from the wing.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Pass to Sarr. And he goes in for the dunk.
Every time I watch Sarr, I'm just amazed at how light off the floor he is.
So it's the Thunder now. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Great open look there. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 17.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Williams, a screen on Poole. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, that's his 8th make of the game. He's only missed 4 so far.
Such a smoothness and ease to the way Shai Gilgeous-Alexander plays. What a pretty drive. Makes it look easy.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Thunder trail by 20. Pass to Joe. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Joe's got his first bucket in this one.
We are talking about a 6'6" point guard. Shai has got a great view of the floor. What an easy pass.
Poole shot is off. The Thunder have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. The kick out to Williams. Caruso against Middleton. Caruso with the bucket. Here's Poole. Still no points. They set the screen. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And it's just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Poole against Gilgeous-Alexander. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And Doris, no doubt about it, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an absolute monster on offense.
Very quietly, one of the most dangerous offensive players in the game is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got size, he's got speed, he's got handle, he can score from 3 levels. This guy is a legit force.
Hartenstein, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Dort comes in for Joe.
He's just too quick to the cup. No one near him to get postered.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander on the drive. And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and pickability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
Pass to Morales. From the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc. Morales has got 25 points.
Boy, he's been unconscious this quarter. I love the confidence he's playing with.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Caruso. Wiggins outside. Fires high post. And it comes off the front of the rim. Wizards leading by 20. Durant drives in. And he gets the bucket.
How about the body control Kevin Durant has? My goodness gracious. Takes the punishment and makes the shot anyway.
And Kevin Durant is arguably the greatest scoring forward ever. What makes KD so incredible, Doris?
BA, this game better go into triple overtime if I've got to list everything that makes this guy special. Size, elite shooting, ability to handle the ball at 7 feet, put it on the deck, get past, finish in traffic, rebound. You need me to guard every single position on the defensive end? I can do that. I can go on all night. How much time we got, BA?
One of the all-time greats, Kevin Durant, the Slim Reaper. Pass to Middleton. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing, guarded by Poole, and the shot goes down. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points in the quarter.
Well, that's... SGA in a nutshell right there. Quickness, length, guile, finishing on the interior.
Durant with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Poole gets it to go. Makes him 2 for 5.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Why, the length of SGA. Get off your feet, young fella.
And timeout is called by Brian Keefe. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. So Washington going with an almost entire new group here. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Sarr. George comes in for Durant. Sadiq Bey, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And Malcolm Brogdon is subbed in for Poole. Holmgren, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Jalen Williams comes in for Caruso. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Chet Holmgren said, quote, it's exciting to have this sort of success early on because it's just rare for young teams. But at the same time, we cannot let it distract us from how much better we have to get. Hopefully, we have a long runway together to figure things out. Brian?
A chance for great things, Allie. Thanks for that. Here's Brogdon. Lays it up and banks it in. Brogdon's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, that's the attitude Malcolm Brogdon hopes to bring every night. You can't be passive. He is going to attack on the interior.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, Mark.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve. And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Here's Dort. And Holmes pulls it down. Washington leading by 21. George, left side. Off target at the rim. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Pass to Dort. Hartenstein with a screen on Brogdon. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. No luck on that one. Excellent D there from Holmes. Washington has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Bay inside, working on Williams. Bay passes to Morales. Off target with the 3.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Williams against Bay. Pass to Dort. And here's Holmgren from behind the arc. Pure from three-point range. Holmgren's got 5 now.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
Here's Morales. And that one is hammered home.
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim. Thunder trail by 20. Pass to Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. The kick out to Williams. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Give him 8 points now.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
Dort, the pass to Hartenstein. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. Rashawn Holmes picks one up. And Grant, when you play the Wizards, you better be ready to run.
BA, they like to speed you up. They force you to play at their pace. And on the flip side, that gives you open floor opportunities as well.
Brogdon finds Bay. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Wizards lead by 16.
If you want to talk about an NBA player who has poise and vision, that's Malcolm Brogdon doing work with the pass. That is nicely done.
Williams misses. The Wizards shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Thunder trail by 18. Dort outside. Pass to Williams. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. No good from outside.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Here's Morales. Williams defending. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Washington. Holmes has got his 4th rebound in this one. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. The shot by Dort, no good. Williams against Bay. There's 45 seconds left in the second quarter. Some solid defense from Williams. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Great touch from deep, Gilgeous-Alexander.
Quick trigger there by SGA. I'll tell you, on the catch, be ready to rise and fire.
Tipped away. Here's Hartenstein. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Oh, the determination from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, teams will try to get physical with SGA, but make sure you understand that wiry frame is big-time strong.
To the paint. Here's George. And George with the jam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
And that'll do it for the first half of play. It's Washington up by 15. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
And Oklahoma City, looking at who they've got, some serious height in the middle. Holmgren, the 4, Hartenstein, the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the 3 slot. Kicks it out to Middleton. Clock at 4. Knocks down the triple. Middleton's got 6 points.
I'll tell you what, I mean, it feels like Middleton can shoot from anywhere, but he's especially deadly from the corner.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Poole. Blocked! It's out of bounds. Last touch by Sarr. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Wizards on D. Screen by Holmgren. It's Hartenstein, high post. 6 on the shot clock. Looking to get it going.
Incredible defense from Middleton. I mean, maintaining good pressure on the shooter without fouling.
The shot by Dort, no good. And here's Middleton. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. That sends Kevin Durant to the free throw line. It's on Isaiah Hartenstein, and this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Kevin Durant.
Free throw is good from Durant. Grant, how about the rise of OKC? In just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed.
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
Pass to Sarr. Durant against Holmgren. Now Middleton, the 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds now. And out of bounds, the Wizards will take it.
This is one of those nights. Mistake after mistake, a comedy of errors.
Wizards leading by 21. Screen by Durant. The drive by Poole. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Outside, Williams. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Sarr pulls it in. Sarr's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Morales. Dort defending. Sarr passes to Middleton. The kick to Durant. The 3 is up. And another miss by Washington. Thunder trail by 21. Here's Holmgren. Misses, and the dry spell continues. And there's the drive. And that one's good. Morales has got 35 in the game.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
A nice shot by Gilgeous-Alexander.
This guy is an absolute scorer from anywhere on the floor. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander doing work in the mid-range.
Poole up top. Middleton outside. On the wing, Durant. He's covered by Holmgren. And Durant hits from deep. Durant's got 6 in the quarter.
It's not just that Kevin Durant scores it. It is the efficiency with which he does it. This guy, you can lean into him on the offensive end.
Gilgeous-Alexander's shot is good.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Williams from long range gets the 3 ball to go. Williams has got 11 points.
Boy, wide open teammate, really pretty pass by Lou Dort. No hesitation there.
Durant, pass to Poole, puts up a 3. Morales can't hit.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and rejected. And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Here's Dort, shot from the inbound. Rebound by Middleton. Wizards leading by 21. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Holmgren's got his 6th rebound on the night. Williams passes to Dort. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the 3 off target. Washington's gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. The drive by Poole. Count that bucket.
Defenders simply couldn't get around the pick, and it results in a wide open look.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
The fearlessness they've shown going strong inside has been impressive. The defense hasn't been very effective against them.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
Doris, you look at this Washington team. They hit the reset button.
BA, I am sure that's not an easy decision to make, but I believe it was the right move. Washington was kind of stuck at that play-in level. Now they have a clear focus and direction on the future. May take some time, but I like the plan.
Caruso, he's checked in for Chet Holmgren. Morales passes to Poole. Here's Middleton. Dort grabs the miss. And it's Dort with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Fires from deep. Hits the three-pointer. So Dort's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, for Lou Dort, it's all about building confidence from three-point territory. This is a growing part of his skill set.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Jalen Williams. Washington shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Thunder trail by 21. Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander just slicing his way inside. No doubt on the finish.
Here's Morales. Give him 39. Pass to Sarr. Durant for 3. Oh, he is cooking right now. 10 for 11 from the field.
You know, we talk all the time about how important it is to have bigs who can stretch the floor. An example there.
Outside, Williams. Now Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. 6 to shoot. It's rebounded by Washington. Sarr's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And timeout is called by Brian Keefe. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the gameplay. So Washington going with an almost entire new group here. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Sarr. Gill comes in for Durant. Kispert's checked in for Middleton. And Brogdon is subbed in for Poole. Gilgeous-Alexander against Brogdon. And stolen by Williams. He can't hit that time. Kispert with some nice D. Washington leading by 22. Here's Morales. And the layup falls. Morales has got 41.
Always helps to get these kinds of looks, right? Super easy to convert from that distance.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Gill grabs the board. Washington has gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. To the middle. Here's Holmes. Pass to Gill. Pulls up. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Gill's got his first points of the game.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard. You know, he made an easy shot so much harder, and it really cost him the bucket, guys.
Here's Morales, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
For the finish. Oh, my goodness.
Good night.
Cocked it back and fired it home.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Wiggins comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Caruso outside. Williams passes to Williams to get back on track. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's on Corey Kispert.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
The first one falls.
Oklahoma City.
And Williams drops them both. They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
Here's Holmes. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
We've seen scoring totals increasing, and fans might appreciate it, but NBA VP and head of basketball ops Joe Dumars said, quote, "I think what fans really want to see is incredible competition. The score is secondary to that. And guys, you talk about competing, Joe D brought it at both ends of the floor."
No doubt about that. Well said, Allie. Caruso up top. Pass to Williams. And another miss by Oklahoma City. Washington has gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. Brogdon into the lane. The layup misses. And it's Caruso with the ball for the Thunder. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And the Wizards' shooting has been on another level. 68% for the game. Here's Morales. Some solid defense from Williams. Oklahoma City's gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. The kick out to Williams. Williams on the wing. He's got 13. Drops in the 3. Williams has got 16 points.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Washington shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And he drops it first. Joe's checked in for Oklahoma City. And that's good as he hits both shots. 1:49 left in the third. Now here's Williams. Defended by Kispert. Williams into the lane. Williams against Brogdon. Clock at 6. Here's Caruso. Rebound by the Wizards. Holmes has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Gill.
Oh, wow! Incredible!
And he dunks it down.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. And it's Williams off the drive. Banked it in off the glass. Williams has got 10 points here in the second half.
Oh, I love the ferocity on the drive. Williams doesn't lack confidence tearing towards the rim.
Kispert with the ball. Working on Williams. Here's Morales. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Morales has got 49 in the game.
You know, he's flat fueling their success. Most of the offense has gone through him.
Here's Williams. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Second personal foul.
Washington has gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Kispert's got 7. 30 seconds left in the third. Outside, Williams. And Williams punches it home.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Here's Morales, covered by Joe. Morales passes to Holmes. Outside Brogdon. No good on the triple. And so it's Washington already up 26 points as this quarter ends. Call off the Dogs. They've been completely dominant. We're headed for a... And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Kevin Durant, Marcus Smart out there with Chris Middleton, and it's Carrington in at the point. That's the group for Washington right now. Screen by Durant. Shot's good by Carrington.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by Carrington.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
Smart passes to Durant. Misses the three.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shakes him. Rebound by the Wizards. And a fast break now for the Wizards. The ball's knocked loose and stolen by Caruso. Isaiah Joe is going to pick up the foul here. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
Here's Smart. Uses the glass on the layup.
I'll tell you have to appreciate the confidence of Marcus Smart. At point-blank range, he is an efficient scorer.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Wiggins. This one for three. Durant pulls it in. Durant's got rebound number 8 now. Here's Morales. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Middleton passes to Smart. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Now here's Joe. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. On target from range. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 50 points. Middleton outside. Back to Smart. Pass to Carrington. Here's Morales. He's guarded by Caruso. Here's Durant. Up and in on the layup. Durant's got 11 points here in the second half.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
And got it! Another basket!
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. And there's a pick. Going inside. Shot's good by Carrington. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he banks in the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 54 points.
Amazing individual performance, but you'd like to see more guys start to get involved. I don't know if he can do it alone.
Here's Morales. Oh, connects again. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The rebound by the Wizards. Morales has got 11 rebounds in the game. Middleton outside. Pass to Carrington. Smart with the ball. Here's Morales. 6 to shoot. Oh, powered down with both hands.
You know, I like that recognition. He knows he's in rhythm, knows this is the time to give his team some punch.
Outside Joe. The three. It's rebounded by Washington. Morales has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Kicks it out to Middleton. And it's Middleton finishing it off.
What an aggressive slam by Middleton. Oh, my. I mean, I like when he uses his athleticism like this.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Joe. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Lou Dort, he's checked in for Joe.
Team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Thunder.
Wiggins outside. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside. Here's Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Wiggins passes to Dort. Outside, Williams. Some room here for Dort. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. And Washington with possession. Middleton, right side. Pass to Morales. Gilgeous-Alexander against Smart. On the take. 6 on the shot clock. And Gilgeous-Alexander with a block. Now here's Dort. Defense right on him. Caruso outside. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It goes on Kevin Durant, and he knocks down the first one. A different look for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein comes in for Williams, and it's Chet Holmgren in for Wiggins. Well, the Wizards shooting at a fantastic 68% from the floor. Here's Smart. And he gets it to go. Smart has got 6 in the quarter.
I tell you, it's not often, but Marcus Smart working the pick and roll, effective in that particular instance.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Connects on the foul line jumper.
Great to see players still working the in-between areas. There wasn't much resistance defensively.
Smart outside. Pass to Sarr. Now Koulibaly. There's the 3. Knocks down the long J.
Not only is Sarr a willing passer, he's a very skilled passer as well.
Oklahoma City has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this 4th quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Caruso. Hartenstein with it. Launches a 3. Morales with a rebound. Morales has got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. George, a screen on Dort. Driving in. Morales. And then jammed down as he goes right over Chet Holmgren.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Holmgren. Here's Caruso. And Holmgren with the basket on the assist by Caruso.
It's so difficult to defend Holmgren inside. For such a young player, his body control and awareness are off the charts.
There's a screen. It's George on the drive. Here's Sarr. Hartenstein pulls it in. The Thunder have gone just 6 of 14 in this final quarter. Into the lane. And that one's good. Holmgren.
Yeah, he needs to take a lot more shots. He's been efficient, trying to get his teammates involved, but it's time for him to step up.
And here's Smart. George, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Smart passes to George. And the jam by George.
Boy, what
beautiful execution in the pick and roll. Smart is slicing the pass right through the defense.
Back to Caruso. Dort, left side. Pass to Holmgren. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
A beautiful finish through contact. That's the dog in Holmgren.
Here's Morales. Dort defending. Koulibaly with it. Kicks it out to Smart. Let's go with a 3. Hits the trifecta. Smart's got 9 points in the quarter.
Well, it doesn't get any prettier than a corner 3. Marcus Smart would agree on that one.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Sadiq Bey, he's checked in for Washington. Jalen Williams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Washington has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
The Thunder have gotten 8 of 16 attempted shots to go here in the 4th. Pass to Dort. Here's Williams. Here's the pick. Back to Dort. Fires for 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
Being ready on the catch, such an important skill, and Luke Dort's confidence really starting to grow.
George, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. To the right side. Sarr passes to Morales. Drives to the hoop. Count it.
Boy, the consistency he's had tonight has been impressive. Really steady from the field.
Oklahoma City shooting around 53% in the 4th.
Wizards foul. Second personal foul. 4th team foul.
Holmgren finds Williams. And here's Hartenstein. Shot clock at 6. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And up. Again, 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one. And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Wizards.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for A-Train.
Well, I thought his best work was his pursuit of the basketball. He competed for every rebound, fought for position in the paint, and never stopped working. I love it.
With the crossover, Gilgeous-Alexander no good.
He's got a nice feel for that crossover, but you still have to finish.
Pass to Sarr. Kicks it to George. Here's Morales. Dort defending. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Lou Dort picks one up.
Almost converts despite the contact.
Good on both. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. Pass to Hartenstein. 20 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one.
And clearly not enough defensive presence there.
Boy, he just took advantage and a ferocious jam.
You know, but at this level, almost any guy can throw it down on you if you leave it wide open.
First free throw is good. So he gets them both. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. W here. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
KD, you were able to clamp down defensively as the game wore on. What was the key there?
Well, we stay patient. We contest the shots. They hit some tough ones early on. And I think in the pick and roll, we made a solid adjustment. And we turned that around. Coach made a great adjustment, and we was able to get rebounds and go.
The patience was so important. It paid off. Thanks, KD.
Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. And now, our player of the game.